ran like the coward she is after about 2 minutes. So, and then the news reported that we had drowned out her speech, which is mission accomplished. So we don't know. I mean, we know what. I mean, this is the thing. This is what we'll talk about on Friday. Or wait, let's say today. We'll talk about it on Wednesday. Hopefully, we'll have the show tomorrow. And but we already know what Perjury Trader Green thinks. We already know. We have 90 years of the disaster of fascism to study and learn from. So we don't need to amplify her voice. It's not like, I mean, this is the whole justification for having Perjury Trader Green on 60 Minutes, because it's good to know who, like, people's point of view. She's a moron. We know her point of view. We know her story. She never posted a thing political until she fell down a queue hole about 4 years. Oh, well, I guess it's longer now. Before she started running or considering running for office, and she went around and shopped for a district that wasn't competitive in any way, and then she poured her family business's money into it. She never worked for her family business. Her name only appeared on the business documents the year she was running for office, because they had to create another story to sell to the dupes, and they will buy anything on bread, on rye. But there were some right-wingers lurking here in the normal people's side, trying to get people on tape. One of them came over to me. I was like, "Who are you? What are you from? Where are you?" And what did she say? I'm a show, she said. So she's clearly, this is who they are. So I said, you know what? I don't want to be. I'm not interested in being on your show. I don't know who the hell you are, and I know that you'll just take whatever I say and manipulate it, which is what you do. And she walked away without even saying anything. She, like, okay, if I can't manipulate, why would you just tell me who you are? What's the problem? If there are reporters here, and one of the they come over and they ask for a statement. Who are you from? I'm from NBC. This is what, just a rational question. Who are you talking to? Why do I want to talk to a bunch of propagandists they're sick? And the other thing, if you look over there, earlier in the day, I don't know if she's there. I mean, they're very disgusting people, Republicans. We know that. It's really sick. They're sick. If only they could get the help they need, and stop inflicting it on society, the world would be a much better place. So, but some lady earlier was at the barricades over here and doing all kinds of sexual gestures, like she's licking something, and just disgusting. I have that on tape. It was before I started live streaming, but that was in the earlier in the day. But these are the same people that are like groomers. You're all groomers, and they're why? Because whatever they say is either a projection or a confession. Look at these people. Trump won. Go back to Staten Island. Jesus Christ. And then we had a lot of chants of lock them up. No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA, of course. The old standby. Okay, it's finally working, huh? Let me see. Can you see me? I'm live from Normal People Alley, as I like to call it, where normal people, patriots, Americans, who love this country and are emotionally capable of functioning in a free democratic society have gathered to witness it. The the tax cheating, wannabe dictator, the university, the fake vitamin scam, and the history of sexual assault will be arraigned today for one of his many crimes. And I know that's surprised, they're saying. Be surprised that they, that they went through with it because he's been getting away with crimes his entire life. So, why would this crime be any different? Now, if you or I forge documents, because that's what it's about. It's really not about this, stormy den. But of course, we'll know more when the indictment is unsealed. But if you or I forge documents to the IRS, we would be arrested. They wouldn't give us all this latitude to not be perp walked and all this other shit. Give me a break. And it's pretty sad, All right, let's tune back into the assholes on the other side. Oh, and George Santos is supposed to be here too. The con man, George Santos. I'm wondering maybe his two knee replacements are acting up, and if he made it, you know, the knee, all the knee replacements he's had. I think he's had to have about 16 different knee replacement surgeries because they keep failing because he's such a star. Also, a con man. I mean, this is who Republicans are. It's everything is a con, just like Patriots Greens. Her putting her name or having her family put her name on documents, that says that she works at the company when she was doing nothing but going to the gym every day and doing CrossFit. So she, as the news, the fake news, so called, interviewed people that went to the gym. They did a whole story on her, and I think it was we read it on the air. I think it was in was it in the Times? It doesn't matter, Washington Post or whatever. But it was all about how she, knew nothing about politics and had to create this fictitious resume where she was some kind of businesswoman when all she did was she was just a gym rat who had serial affairs with multiple men at the gym while she was married. While, of course, preaching family values, this is who they are. Family values for thee, not